Hey guys, so I just did my birth story, but with Miss Mia, and I want to do our postpartum, how we're doing so far. We are 2.5 weeks postpartum the day I'm recording this. Probably won't be able to post it by the time it's taking me so long to get stuff done. We'll probably be about 3 weeks at that point. But she was born on August 24th at 6:44 in the morning, and she weighed 6 pounds, 13 ounces. And we actually were just at the doctor's for her 2-week checkup, and she was 6 pounds 10 ounces. So she's actually almost back up to her birth weight. She's just taking her time. She did lose some weight the second day she was born, mostly because she is such a great nurser. That's all she wants to do, and she just sucked me dry that day. So I actually we started giving her formula when we realized she had lost a lot of weight. And I had just said something to them because I was like, she hasn't had a wet diaper and I'm not getting anything. I could tell she was hungry. So we actually switched to formula. I was still putting her on the boob and letting her like nurse for a little bit, but then I was giving her formula, which I thought was funny because they are so pro breastfeeding that I actually had to sign a form saying that I knew that breast was best, which kind of like made me chuckle. I'm like, she needs food right now. So anyways, so she is almost back up to her birth weight, and the doctor is perfectly fine with how she is growing. She is, yeah, like I said, she's nursing. The first week of her life, we actually, because she was having the weight issues, I was actually started on day 3. I started just exclusively pumping, and she was getting breast milk and formula. And I think like the first few days, it was like, it was about half and half. She was getting about half breast milk, half formula, and then my milk really came in, and I realized she was only getting like 1 or 2 bottles. So she was only getting like 3 or 4 ounces a day of formula. So by week when the second, like she was a week old, I decided, you know what, let's try breastfeeding again. And she latched on and it did great. I did have to use the nipple shield for like, I started using that on day 2 just because she was such an aggressive nurser. She actually was really hurting me, and I actually started bleeding. So we did use the nipple shield, and then those first few days that we were nursing, that we went back to nursing, I actually did start using the nipple shield, but then I would only use it for like a minute and then take it off and just have her latch, and she was doing really good. And then I think we're on day like 4 of not using the nipple shield at all. Like I haven't had to use it at all, which has been great. I was never able to do that with the boys. One, Jeffrey just didn't like to nurse, so I really only pumped for him. And with Robert, he liked to nurse, but he would only nurse with the nipple shield. I could not get into latch without it. So I'm really proud of her. She's doing great. Like I said, she's getting mostly, I pretty much give her, she gets the boob all day, even throughout the night. The evenings, I've noticed around like anywhere between like 3 and 5 is when I definitely can tell I just don't have any left in me. So that's when I will start to give a formula, or what I've pumped if I have anything extra from the day. Like I think I have like an ounce in there right now that I pumped earlier that I will use up later. But I haven't, like at the last couple times I've nursed her, I haven't pumped afterwards because I can tell that she's just drained me. But she's doing really well. She's doing really good sleeping at night. We've had a couple of nights where she's woken up every couple of hours, but mostly she does like a 4 or 5 hour stretch, and then she'll eat and go back to sleep. But like I said, we did have a couple of days where it was like every couple hours. But that I noticed that night, or those nights, she actually was having a hard time going to the bathroom. She's having pooping issues. We started using some grape water, and it's been helping, and she's so much better now. Huh? She's sleeping because she had just nursed. Huh? Can I show everybody you? Huh? Yes. Say hello. You're like, no, I was comfortable, Mommy. But she is absolutely gorgeous. We love her. Huh? The boys are oh, excuse you. The boys absolutely love her. They want to help her. Anytime she cries, they're like, it's okay. And they will give her pacifier if it falls out of her mouth. And if her rock and play shuts off because there's a timer on it, oh, excuse you, they'll go and turn it back on so that she's not upset. They're just so cute. They love helping give her her bath and put lotion on, huh? Your brothers are very helpful, aren't they? They always want to give her kisses and hold her. They're so good. Oh, you're going to open your eyes? Oh, you're going to open your eyes? You're like, no. You turn me to the camera. Oh, hi. So she's doing great. As for me, I have been doing fantastic. I'm really not uncomfortable. Those first couple of days, those contractions you get while nursing, those are pretty tough. But it actually wasn't that bad. I was expecting worse. I did have to take some Motrin for those first couple of days, but I think she was born on a Friday, and I want to say by Tuesday, I don't think I was taking anything anymore. They weren't that bad. Bleeding wise, I bled pretty good for the first week, and then the second week it was kind of off and on. And now I'm getting like spotting every now and then, so it's not bad at all. No. I've lost quite a bit of weight. If you've been following my pregnancy, when I got pregnant, I was 181. The day before I had her on Thursday, I was at the doctor's and I was weighed, and I was 171.2, which, yes, that means I lost actually almost 10 pounds throughout the pregnancy. And when I actually just weighed myself today, and I am, like I said, we were 2.5 weeks postpartum, I am 158. So I've lost even more weight. I lost, what was it? So about 13 pounds since giving birth to her. So, and obviously that's doing nothing. I have not, I'm not working out. I've gone on, excuse me, sorry, little bird. I have gone on a couple little walks with her. Nothing major yet. I'm still taking it easy. Still, you know, getting into the routine. The first week we were home, Ed was home also. He took his vacation, which was so nice. So I kind of just enjoyed being home with him. And then last week was kind of like getting into the groove of him not being home. And then this week, I am actually trying to get into our new routine, which is my mom moved out over the weekend. So now it's like, she used to help me in the mornings, you know, at least, you know, help get the boys' shoes on. So this is me doing it all by myself. So I'm kind of not pushing myself. I have had slight baby blues, I kind of want to call it. That first week we were home, the first couple of days, I was pretty emotional. I think it was a lot of getting into the groove of things. The boys obviously were acclimating to us having her. I only spent 2 days in the hospital, or I had her Friday morning, and I came home Sunday. We came home we discharged right at noon. And we only stayed the extra night because she went under the lights for jaundice. So the boys obviously were home. They actually were home with Ed for 24 hours. Daddy has never been in charge that long. Between my mom having to work and obviously me being in the hospital, he had them for 24 hours. I think he left the hospital Friday at like 5:30, came home and was here until about 5:30, 6 o'clock the next day with them. My mom was here in the morning, but then she had to go to work, and so then he came back to the hospital with us. But yeah, we've been, you know, I was kind of upset. It was really emotional. I hadn't really had a lot of emotions while in the hospital. I mean, I was very happy, but I didn't have that like cry fest that I had with the boys. So I think it just was a little delayed, and those first couple of days, drop off at school went really bad. Jeffrey was really, really upset leaving me. He actually, that Monday, I think was having flashbacks of the day we had her and Mommy going in the ambulance. And it was like, no, Mommy's coming with you. And the only reason Ed didn't take them to school by himself is he had no idea where Jeffrey's school was, so I had to go. So it was kind of chaotic. Robert was almost late to school that day, but no one was late and everyone got to school, So it's kind of just getting used to it. Yesterday was my first solo day taking everybody to school, and we actually left the house 2 minutes earlier than planned. So I was so excited. Oh, I know, I feel the farts. I know you're pooping. Yes, she is a very, very gassy little girl, unfortunately. I don't know if it's something I'm eating. I haven't had anything spicy, but yeah. But But anyways, we are doing really, really good. She's doing great. I'm doing great. Like I said, I've had a little of the blues. Today I actually almost didn't film because I was actually really emotional. I actually cried. This was like the first big cry I had, and I had it with Ed because he was like, something seems off when he came home from work. And I'm like, I think I'm just trying to process everything that happened, and a lot has happened since she's been born, and I'm just still trying to deal with it, and I'm kind of getting upset just talking about it. And I think I'm just trying to, you know, like I said, trying to get into the routine, the new normal. So that's just kind of, sorry, it's telling me my battery's getting low, but that's okay because we're almost done. But yeah, so I'm hoping that it's just going to be, it'll get better soon, which I think it will. I'm just kind of still trying to adjust to, you know, having 3 kids, having a newborn, and obviously there's so much going on. So, but other than that, 2 weeks postpartum, we are doing really, really great. I feel good, and hopefully we continue this way, But I think Missy needs a diaper change, so we're gonna go. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any questions about how it's been going, just leave them in the comments below. And if you have any video requests, let me know. And we'll see you next time.